Am I still muted? What is that? DACH just subscribed. Thank you. Am I still muted? I don't know. Let me find a design. This is not the boom. That's where I'm talking about. That is what I'm saying. That is what I'm talking about and what I'm saying and all that mumbo jumbo and the thingy and the thingy. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. How's the sound? I don't hear the sound. How does it sound? Is my sound okay? Am I still muted? I don't know. I can't hear the sound. The sound. Tell me, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Kirby? Plenty, can you hear me? Plenty, please tell me you can hear me. I don't know, Plenty can hear me. Plenty has no ears, so Plenty cannot hear me. Plenty cannot hear me. Bubbly, can you hear me, Bubbly? Can you hear me, Bubbly? Bubbly can't hear me. Am I still muted? Am I still muted? Hello? Join the Odyssey Discord and with friend and ew. Streamlabs is in the house just saying a whole bunch of stuff. That's pretty cool. That's very cool. Okay. Oh. I wasn't muted this entire time. Like literally you guys were listening to everything I was saying. Even when I was talking to the plant and when I was talking to Kirby. You guys heard the entire thing. That's it's also timing out people randomly. Oh, sorry. So sorry about that. I didn't yeah, that's not that wasn't planned. That's not cool. That was not supposed to happen. I'm trying to figure out the live stream thingy to get why am I not seeing the live stream on my computer? I'm trying to get the okay, I'm just gonna close this, open something else on the other side because let's get some music in the background because Pokemon Go. All right, so I guess welcome to the live stream, everyone. Welcome officially to the live stream. I wasn't aware I was live, and so I guess it's a live stream now because we're live. And we're talking about Nintendo Directs and indirect. Sometimes they go indirect. Sometimes they don't go that. Sometimes Nintendo doesn't really go that direct. Sometimes they go indirectly to things. And so maybe we have a Nintendo indirect in the future. Hey, doggy. My doggy's in the back there. So welcome, my friends. Welcome. Yeah. It's also timing out people. Really? It's also timing out people. Interesting. Streamlabs is timing out people that does all caps. Ooh. Interesting. I did not know that. Let me see here. I'm using by the way, if you have not noticed, look at this. Look at this. Look. I can now show you guys on streams. I'm stream for the Q&A portion of the live stream. I can now show you guys on stream. Look at that. Isn't that cool? This is it's called Streamlabs talk show, talk studio, talk studio. Oh, Blue Moon was on Twitch. Yeah, I started streaming and then I was only on Twitch. And thank you, Blue Moon, for helping me, helping me at least test the stream because I'm testing this new format, this new platform. This is still Streamlabs, but it's Streamlabs using the browser, and so that I can, do what we normally do on the podcast, but with this, with the alerts on stream. Like somebody super chatted and I actually got, or not super chatted, but I got an alert from a subscriber and it appeared on screen. I can also have this right there. You guys can see your chat and it comes out clearly, which I like a lot. I'm trying to get rid of that little corner thing over there. But yeah. Is there an Topics podcast tonight? No. The Topics podcast is every Friday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. 5:30 Pacific. And so, but there is very, very, very exciting information that I want to share with you guys because is my microphone a little loud? Is my microphone a little bit loud? Let me know because I can lower it. If it's too loud, I can lower it. Okay, cool. Awesome. All right, so let me go ahead and do some shout outs here. Let me go ahead and shout out everybody in the chat. Let's see. We got Toon Link is in the house saying, "Oh my goodness." We got I Byzantinium is in the house. We got Pokemon Fan 34 in the house. We got Blue Moon. We also have Antonio. What's up, Antonio? We got Zelda Player 85 is in the house. We got another Samuel Feldkamp is in the house as well. Let's see here. Message deleted by Streamlabs. Interesting. Okay. So, all right. Yeah, I see what they did. Um, yeah. Streamlabs is being a little crazy, little crazy cupcakes. Okay, stop it there. Okay. All right. We got Streamlabs. Stop being crazy cupcakes. We got in the chat. We got people. We got Marty or Martin in the chat. Welcome, Martin Palmer. Don't worry, I will not sing. Let's see here. Phantom Boy is also in the chat. Welcome to the live stream. I appreciate you. Let's see here. Boo Mini is in the chat as well. Boo Mini's in the chat. Welcome, Boo Mini. And that's it. That's all the names I could see. Those are all the names I could see. I don't know whether I'm streaming yet live on all the platforms, but I'll have to check. Corey Boehm is also in the house. What's up, Corey? Let's see here. All right. Am I streaming on X? Just making sure that I'm streaming on X also. All right. Yes, I am on X. I'm streaming live on X. Very cool. Very nice. Awesome. All right. Thank you. Appreciate it. That's awesome. Okay. All right, friends, we have some news inside the world of Nintendo to go over in today's live stream. We have some discoveries and some uncoveries, and so all the overies. And yeah, it's a secret Prime meetup. All right, so yes, we have some stuff to talk about. Hey, Alisala, welcome to this live stream. Welcome. Let's see here. Let me go ahead and share my screen here because now I can share my screen. I understand. Let me go ahead and look. Okay, I can share that one. Window, that one. This one. All right. Okay. So show on stream. There we go. Now I can share my stream. Look at that. Right. Okay. I have to hide the chat. Settings. let's see here. Maybe if I could just move this over here, maybe, or that way, or this way. Okay, that works. That works. Okay, I can do that. That works. All right, so let's talk about this right here, my friends. Let's talk about this right there. Okay, so here we have Nintendo just published two new trademarks for some previously released games. We got Tomodachi Life from DS, and we also have Magical Star Sign. Magical Star Sign. These two trademarks are from games that require a dual screen system. And so yesterday, I uncovered the dual screen patent right here. Let's see here, down here, right? The update to the dual screen patent, and here we have it, right? And so Nintendo is on a mission to publish to basically trademark some games that could be coming to Nintendo Switch. And this is not to be confused. This is not to be confused with Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream. So yeah, if you think that Tomodachi Life was this one, then no, it is not. This is its own trademark. Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream is the new game coming out next year. The This Tomodachi Life is from Nintendo 3DS. Okay? This is from Nintendo 3DS. So, there are two possibilities here. There are two possibilities. Okay? And by the way, this here is a new trademark. This is not an old trademark. This is a new trademark, still pending. Okay? Still pending. All right? This is still pending. So, this trademark could either point to a Nintendo Switch port of Tomodachi Life from 3DS to Nintendo Switch and Switch 2. Maybe Tomodachi Life Living the Dream is coming later in the year, and so Nintendo will probably shadow drop Tomodachi Life as a port from 3DS to Nintendo Switch and Switch 2, and then later on in the year release Living the Dream. So that is one of the possibilities they could do with that. The other possibility is, of course, which is more unlikely. I think this one is more likely. It's more likely that we get a port from 3DS to Nintendo Switch, and that we get 3DS on NSO. So that is the thing. But on the other hand, Magical Star Sign is a DS title. Okay, Magical Star Sign is a DS title that was also recently trademarked for Nintendo. Okay, so there's a chance that Nintendo brings Nintendo DS to NSO, either this Nintendo Direct or the next one, right? It'll eventually make it to Nintendo Switch. Nintendo DS will eventually make it to Nintendo Switch. When? We don't know, right? All we know is that there's an upcoming Nintendo Direct. Nintendo is this is the Tomodachi from Japan, right? This is the first one. Tomodachi Community, I think, is Tomodachi Community, if I'm not mistaken, or community or something, or something, Tomodachi something, right? So this is yeah, this is the Tomodachi from Japan. We might also be getting this version, right? On DS for NSO. And so, why are you whimpering? Why are you whimpering? What's going on with you, Linky? What's the deal, pops? Huh? Talk to me. What do you want? Huh? You want to talk to the people? Yeah? You want to talk to the people? Yeah? Is that it, Gordo? Do you want to talk to the people? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. You don't want to talk to the people? No, it's that he hears something outside, so he wants me to take him outside to look. But it's raining. It's stormy outside, so he doesn't want whenever he doesn't want me to pick him up, he'll walk away, but he stops because he wants me to follow him. So it's like, come on, I thought I say come here, and when he's fine, he'll just come to me and I'll pick him up and everything. But when he wants me to follow him to take him outside, I'll say come here, and he'll just kind of like no, you follow me, and so I'll just follow him outside and then take him outside. But right now, I can't take him outside because it's raining. I have a Shih Tzu. He's a Shih Tzu. His name is Lincoln actually. I call him Link for short because of Legend of Zelda, of course. Let me find a picture of Link here so I can show you pets. If he allows me to pick him up. All right, let's see here. This is Link. This is that's Link right there. That's Link right here. There you go. Yep. That's Linky. He's he's right there. He wants me to follow him. He's just standing at the door staring at me. Yeah. But that's the whole thing and not the whole truth and nothing but the truth. What's up, Chris? What's going on? Yeah. Oh, speaking of dogs, did you know? I don't think I covered this. Maybe I did in a video a while back. I found a patent a long time ago. It was covered by the media after I covered it. Nintendogs coming to as a mobile app with a VR with an AR sensor so that you can play Nintendogs and just kind of see your dog in real life, like in your own house, on the street with the Pokemon Go technology with the AR thing, but with Nintendogs. And so that is something that Nintendo is probably working on, and we will probably see that soon. You know, probably see that soon. Um, but yeah, here we go. Here we have the latest of my findings from Twitter. So I hear we might have a Nintendo Direct this Friday. Yep, yep. We there the rumor is this Friday. The rumor says this Friday. So yeah, rumor has it we'll get a Nintendo Direct this Friday. I think Tomodachi Life for DS and the other game will come to NSO. Yep. Yep, you're right. That's the goal with Tomodachi Life and the other game is Magical Star Side. Magical Star Side. So those two games were updated on the USPTO. Actually, you know what? Let's go take a look over at USPTO.gov, and I'm going to teach you guys how I actually look for patents. They're very easy. As you can see here in the top of the website, we have patents. I'm sorry, I said patents. Patents. We got trademarks. Now I go to trademarks, of course. I do the very basic search, not church, search owner here. Type Nintendo, and here we have it. So here we have a whole bunch of trademarks from Nintendo. Trademarks, right? And so we have live registered. The live registered patents are the ones that are live and active. Take me to church. And so live registered. And then we have dead, canceled, oofed, they're dead. And so you can see here the types of trademarks Nintendo has. Gift Giftbia, whatever that is, GameCube, Splatoon, Power Up Band. You can tell they're live and registered. When they're live and registered, then it's done. The entire trademark process is completed, right? Some of them Nintendo never renewed, like this Link one, this old Donkey Kong one. As you can see here, this is the old version of Donkey Kong, and my dogs are barking. And this is the old version of Donkey Kong. As you can see, it's a dead trademark because Nintendo did not renew it. They updated Donkey Kong, and so now they have a new Donkey Kong design, and this one is dead, is gone, is ooped. Yeah, and so this is how I narrow down. Now my dogs are barking. Sorry about that. Let me go ahead and shut the door. Let me shut the door. All right. Yeah. So that's the trademark for the old DK design, and you can see here, Nintendo just abandoned it. It's dead. Like I could take this trademark and trademark it myself, and I can own it. The old design. Um, So on the left side here on the screen, you can see here live, registered, pending, dead, canceled, abandoned. I just uncheck the dead ones and I uncheck the registered ones. The registered ones take away all of the older ones. So all we have left are the newer trademarks. Okay. Now, nothing's now here, here, here. Can you guys see the screen okay? Let me know if you guys can see the screen okay. There, you can see all of the newer trademarks for Nintendo. Okay. What's up, Chris? Welcome, welcome. You're not late. We just started about maybe 30 minutes ago. 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago, 2 hours ago, 40 hours ago. And so here we have all of the trademarks that are new, brand spanking new. Okay. You could tell because here's Mario Kart World. It's still pending. It's live because it's still pending. We have some Charmander. Minecart Madness is for Super Nintendo World. This is the name of the Mario of the Donkey Kong ride at Super Nintendo World. We have Stunt Race FX. We got Squirtle. We got Virtual Boy. Virtual Boy is also new. We also have Joy Mech Fight. Mario Kart World. We got I forgot his name. I'm sorry, guys. Is it Charmander? No, this is Charmander, Squirtle, Squirtle, Charmander, and uh, don't tell me, Bulbasaur. I'm thinking about their voices. I'm like their voices, Bulbasaur, something like that. Charmander. And then we got Squirtle. And then we have Famicom Detective Club. So you can expect these here could point to things Nintendo might be working on, right? Um, let's see here. Famicom Detective Club is there. We got Charmander, we got Eve. Why do we have all these Pokemon trademarks? Because we have a new Pokemon game coming out, right? There's a lot of Pokemon trademarks because we have a new Pokemon game that's coming out soon. So we have you know, we got Eve down here, Eve right here, Pokemon Moon, right? We got Pokemon Moon. Magical Star Sign. This is a brand new one. We have Donkey Kong Bonanza. We got Eve here, just with the little, the design. Super Mario Bros. This one also surprised me because, of course, Super Mario Bros. Is the name of the NES game for Super Nintendo for Mario. So maybe we get a remake of that one. Hotel Dusk Room 215, and then we have Tomodachi Life also down here. Pokemon Champions is one they announced. We have a new one for Mimoto, and Tomodachi Life Living the Dream. Age of Imprisonment. You guys didn't expect that already. Nintendo. Remember Poke Park? Nintendo just announced Poke Park. It's right here. Alarmo. We got Chef Toad. So there could be another Chef Toad coming. Kirby Robobot. This is one of the games that was rumored to make it to Nintendo Switch. So Kirby Robobot is already here. So it tells you, hey, it's coming around. It's around the corner. You know, Nintendo Superstore. This is in Super Nintendo World. Kirby's Blowout Blast. And we got Nintendo Music, Pokemon Sun, and then of course we got Pokemon Moon up here. So Pokemon Moon, Sun, and Moon. These were two recently trademarked names. We saw Tomodachi Life. Virtual Console is another one. Virtual Console is another one. Nintendo just updated. So I don't know. Who knows? Nintendo Switch 2. Funky's Fly and Buy. This is over at Super Nintendo World. Nintendo Select Start and BA. Pokeball. Stretchmo. And Kirby Air Riders. So yeah. Yeah. That is these are all the trademarks that are currently attached to things that are recently out released, announced, or yet to be released. Okay, so what's interesting about this. When you narrow it down, you remove all of the registered trademarks, you remove all the dead ones, and you're only left with just the live pending ones. It means that whatever it it's recent, it's been announced, released recently, or is coming. You know, so I don't know if Pokemon Sun and Moon is Pokemon Sun and Moon already on NSO. Somebody can tell me that in the chat because I don't know. But yeah, those were two there. Another thing that I normally do here on this website. My body's ready for Friday. Not an MSO. MSO. It's 3DS. Okay. The other thing I'd go for here is patents, right? So I look for patents here. I always look for the basic one. Applicant name. I always type Nintendo also. Nintendo in there. Takes a little bit. And then we see here that we do have some new trademarks here. Some of these trademarks can be related to video games, and some of them are related to hardware. For example, right here, we could tell this one here has a Nintendo Switch in it. Okay. This doesn't necessarily mean, let's see here. This is for an example of a program, a ground boarding target object on air boarding target object by a selection operation, and the player character is caused to board the selected boarding target object if the player character aboard the air boarding target moves. Okay, this is Kirby. This has to be the Kirby game. Let's see here. Okay, this is just the Nintendo Switch. Sometimes they do this to kind of throw you off a little bit. All right, so we have We have an image here. I think this is Pokemon Legends. There's a horse. He's on a horse. Okay. Oh yeah, this is I think this is Pokemon. It's a Pokemon. It's a Pokemon patent. So we have him on a horse. We have him on an eagle. The bird character comes up and catches him in the air. And then you have it again with the bird character. And now this guy's in the water. I guess there's a fish character he rides. And look, yeah, there is a fish character he rides. And so cliff surface character, and he is now on the back of a character that climbs the cliff. Yeah. Yeah, this has to be Legends. Legends Arceus, maybe. So there might be some of the same mechanics for Legends Arceus as riding a horse right there, riding something on the ground. Yeah, so yeah, I think this is more for Pokemon Legends. Let's go over to the other one. There's two of them. There's this one, and then there's the other one. This one is interesting. I think this looks like a Fire Emblem game, but mobile maybe. It says here an example. Okay, what are the previous patents that are associated with this one? Assignee, prior publication. There's one here. There are no games mentioned. Who are the creators? The inventors are Shingo Matsushita and Yoi Maeda from Kyoto, and also Yuji Ohashi. Ohashi. And so we have something here that it looks like a turn-based type of battle, right? Turn-based type of battle, little mountains and everything. Let's see here. I wonder if it's just for mobile app, maybe data, all that stuff. We got communication, network, blippity blippity blip. And yeah, we have another remaining time, 30 seconds, preliminary, and turn. The thing and the thing and the thing. The thing and the thing and the thing. So September 12th is pending. What's pending? What's the pending thingy? Yeah, you can write Pokemon in Pokemon Legends Arceus. Legends Arceus, yeah. If that's the question. Yeah. And so yeah, these are some of the patents that I found in the past, and this one, I think this is the most recent one. This is the one that has the dual screen, as you can see here. But again, you don't look at this device. Okay, you don't look at this device. You look at what they're patenting is this and this right here. This. Okay, this and this, not the bottom part, only the top part. So this and the mechanic here. But yeah, those are the patents for Nintendo that could be related. All right, I'm not saying it is. It could be related to NSO on Nintendo DS, and who knows what else. So yeah, I gotta this. Oh, okay. No thanks. I was trying to click on that on the actual screen for my computer. All right. You guys have a lot of questions. Let me go. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and answer some questions because I wanna chat with you guys. You guys are asking a lot of cool stuff in the chat. I don't want to miss it. So let me stop sharing my screen and go back over to you guys because you got a lot of very interesting questions in the chat. Let's see what's going on. BD Little is in the chat. Lottie is in the chat also. What's up, Lottie? Oh, by the way, now that Lottie's here and anybody else from London, the UK, Europe in the chat, anybody, let me know in the chat where are you from? Where are you watching from? because this next announcement is gonna benefit. It's gonna affect or benefit a lot of people that are from different places of the world. So let me know in the chat. Just right where you're watching from. Um, like I'm right now. I'm in the eastern side, eastern. All right, California. All right, so right now it is it's about 3:41 in California right now, right? U.S. sunny California, California, East Coast. Okay, cool. Washington, from Washington, East Coast or Washington, Virginia. U.S. Texas, awesome, Texas. What's up? All right. So I'm planning on moving the live streams. Let me know in the chat how you guys feel about this. But I'm planning on moving the live streams from 7 p.m. Eastern time to 5 p.m. Eastern time. So 2 hours earlier. 2 hours earlier. Let me know how you guys feel about that in the chat. So I'm planning on moving the live stream 2 hours earlier. Bring them 2 hours earlier instead of having them later. Having them later, having them a little starting a little later. I mean, it could go on later, right? It would be great for people in the UK. Yep. Yes, Washington State and DC. Okay, awesome. The capital. Doesn't matter for me. Okay, awesome. So yeah. Again, the live stream starting earlier. I think in the UK that'll be like 9 o'clock p.m. or maybe 10. I don't know. Um, but it could go on, further. So even if you can't make it right at that time, the live stream will still probably be on when you make it home or something like that. It's almost midnight. Okay. So that way it we can accommodate more people into the live stream. All right. So yeah, I do. Yeah, I do recaps. I do recaps. You used to live in Washington State. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm a little bit ready to maybe to move out of Florida somewhere else with changes of temperatures and stuff and seasons and stuff and seasons. You know, just the other day there was like a gator, like a huge giant gator, just walking down the street, like if it owned the place. I'm like, look at you, just walking there, like a gator. I'm like, really? And then we were walking on our way to church the other day, and there was this baby gator, like this big, just kind of flexing and doing push-ups. I'm like, you know, I mean, like, come on, can't get any worse than that. You got alligators everywhere. So yeah, yeah. We are moving, but we're staying within the same area. Moving to Minnesota. We're moving. We're moving now, but we're staying around this same area, just moving further down a little bit. But man, yeah, I'm ready to. I was thinking of. I was telling my wife, like, I'm thinking maybe North Carolina, maybe North Carolina, or um like out west, you know. So either North Carolina or out west. Who knows? I don't know. But to PA, I mean, close to PA, close. And Minnesota, Minnesota's too cold. That's too cold. North Carolina, yeah, North Carolina is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. The Gators and community really would make me not want to live in Florida. Yeah, yeah. It's It's a weird thing. I can call later. Okay. So Joycey's gonna call later. We're gonna get Joycey on stream a little bit to talk about the Nintendo. How about we start talking about the Nintendo Direct? You know, we're only what it is what time is it? It is Tuesday. It is Tuesday, September 9th. So 3 days. 3 days. 3 days. 3 days for Nintendo. Give me a second here. This I wonder if this is accurate because give me 1 second. We're only 3 days away. 3 days away. Okay. All right. I see here. And then this is not giving me the full total count for views. On how many people are watching live. We have 80 watchers on X right now. By now, shout out to everybody watching. Thank you so much for your support. This is only giving me the YouTube count here, and I'd like to see everyone, making sure that everyone. Let's see here. Okay, where's the chat? Oh, there we go. Okay. So X, what is the X thing? X is Twitter. X is Twitter. Oh no, Streamlabs. Come on, Streamlabs. Random question. I just purchased Twilight Princess for you. Okay, this is not even what is wrong with Streamlabs? Kind of time out, people. Put using timeout. I need to deal with Streamlabs. Do whatever they want here. Timing people out for a question. Come on. I'm gonna put Streamlabs in timeout. Streamlabs, please refrain from sending law message. What? What's wrong with you? Put timeout. I'm gonna put him for timeout for 24 minutes for 24 hours. Streamlabs has been placed on timeout. For message deleted by okay, Streamlab is going crazy. They have a power trip. The heck? Streamlab is having a power trip. The AI is taking over, putting people in timeout, and man, what's wrong with you, Streamlabs? Yeah, it has a power trip. What is wrong with Streamlabs? All right, go ahead. Try to type a long message again to see what happens. I don't know. I put it. I timed it out. Alisala, you have no. You don't have to be sorry at all. At all. Type as long a message as you want. Streamlabs is just being, you know, being a boop. Let's see here. Okay, I think I got the message. Let's see here. Uh, this is the message that Alisala wrote to Blue Moon. Right here. We just had a dust storm last week. Now we are in monsoon season. What's monsoon season? Gotta check that out. I gotta look it up. So let's go ahead and let's go over the Nintendo Direct real quick. So Friday we have a Nintendo Direct, rumored Nintendo Direct, and so the hype is bigger than ever. We had yesterday. Josh was on the stream yesterday. We had him pop up, and so he went to PAX West and spoke to a couple people over at Nintendo. You know, so he spoke to some people over at Nintendo, and what he was told is like we can't give you we can't tell you any details, but all we can say is that your mind is going to be blown away. So they said we can't give you any details, but all we can say is that your mind will be blown away by the coming Nintendo Direct. So in a way, they kind of confirmed the Nintendo Direct by saying that. And two, they also said that this will be a big one, you know? So a Nintendo rep told Josh at PAX West, at PAX West, and he was on a stream yesterday. He told us that a Nintendo rep told him at PAX West that his mind will be blown away. Yeah. Didn't really tell any specifics. So I can't tell you specifics, but your mind will be blown away. So what, I'm extremely hyped for what's coming for the Nintendo Direct. There's a lot that is rumored. I think it's gonna be big on third party support, which is awesome. Finally, we get Microsoft jumping on Nintendo Switch 2. Super Mario Galaxy 2, yeah, the 40th anniversary of Mario. Yeah, I mean that's definitely coming soon. We are in the 40th anniversary week of Super Mario, so that is definitely coming soon. The 5 hour direct. I would say that it could be as long as maybe 50 minutes, maybe. Wally World, yep. Wally World could be there too for Nintendo Switch. And Friday is the 12th. You're right, Lottie. It is the 12th. So, um, we know that Nintendo still has a lot of games they need to give us release dates for, updates on. No dates. So Josh didn't get a date. They just told him, no details, just that his mind will be blown away by what they present. So it's gonna be, hopefully, man. My hype level went over the roof with that because I know Nintendo is gonna deliver. It's gonna deliver, and we're gonna get a lot of information very soon. I mean, this is the week for the Nintendo Direct, right? This is the week. This is the week. Um, let me see here, chat. All right. Oh yeah, and the Animal Crossing stuff too. Yeah, Animal Crossing. Yeah, actually the direct is rumored to be this Friday. Yeah, and it is on an odd day. That's one of the things they were talking about. It's an odd day. There's a couple of reasons why they might do that. One of them could be because it's on the Thursday. It's actually 9/11. Which is a Memorial Day here in the United States. So they might want to just kind of skip a day on that one. There, there's also I'm guessing there's also the meeting they have with their shareholders, and so they might want to have the direct soon after or before that. So there's a lot of possibilities. Again, everything is a rumor so far. It could be Thursday, right? They could have it on a Thursday. They could have it on Wednesday. Well, actually, if it was Wednesday, we would have heard something by today. So it's not gonna be tomorrow. It's not gonna be Wednesday. Um, so we should hear for sure something tomorrow or the day after. Okay. So and that's the most exciting part. Now we will hear something from Nintendo. If we have a Nintendo Direct happening this week, we're gonna hear something from them either tomorrow or on Thursday. Tomorrow or on Thursday. Trust me, as soon as I hear something, I'm gonna share it with you guys. So yeah, directs are normally 7 a.m. 7 a.m. Pacific time, 10 a.m. Eastern time. Sometimes even earlier, an hour earlier, six Pacific, and nine Eastern time. And yeah, so there's a lot of we went through all of the games that could potentially be announced tomorrow. I mean, in the direct. Besides all of the games that are still without a date, like Metroid Prime 4. We have Tomodachi Life Living a Dream. We have Age of Imprisonment. That one's coming this winter. So those games will get some updates. Kirby Air Riders, that one's coming in November. We have Splatoon Raiders. That one is also that's also another one that's coming, right? But again, it's all right now, it's all in rumor territory until Nintendo themselves announce something. I will caution, just take everything with a grain of salt. Just keep it in the back of your head. Don't let that kind of take over, because sometimes if it takes over and and it doesn't happen, you know, in this case, what helps is that Nate the Hate also jumped on the direct wagon, and Nate the Hate has a really good track record, and so Nate the Hate kind of backed up that there will be a Nintendo Direct this week, right? Yeah, yeah. So yeah, yeah. We'll find out. We'll find out. We'll find out. We'll see this week, but it's gonna be a big one. It's gonna be a big one. Besides, even Nintendo reps telling Josh that his mind will be blown away is a bit of a confirmation that we might be getting something this week. So yeah, yep. Let's see here. Uh, it also be Friday in Japan. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's a Friday in Japan and Thursday for the rest of us. Power Mad UK, you are correct. Let's see here. And Ashley is very, very, very understanding and normal to be skeptical, and you always have to have a healthy dose of that. You always have to have a healthy dose of skepticism. So you know what I mean? And that's why I say, take it with the grain of salt. I'm excited for the potential direct. I'm leaning more towards Nintendo Direct being here because of Nate the Hate. But you know, things are happening, right? And so we're close. We're close. Yeah, we're close. We are close. Yeah. So we are close. And yeah, always make sure to keep a healthy dose of skepticism, right? We can't dive all the way in because you never know, right? Um, and when we report things, of course, we have to be responsible with how we report it as well. I like to report things that have some tangible and backup, right? Or things from credible sources, right? I didn't report what Zach from Switchforce said until I heard Nate the Hate jump on it and say, "Yeah, we're getting a direct either the 11th. I'm sorry, either the 12th or the 11th or the 12th." Then there, I presented it to you guys as a rumor. But it's important that we always kind of do all due diligence as fans, we look it up. We don't believe everything everybody says, no matter how much we like the content creator, right? We take it with a grain of salt, and we we act responsibly, right? It's important that we act responsibly with the information that we have. Okay. Um, but yeah, it's exciting. It's always exciting when we have information like that show up, because it's a Nintendo Direct, right? Um, no, not really like gambling, because you're not losing any money. Yeah, it's always good. Oh yeah, it's like gambling. Do it responsibly. Yeah, I mean, you're gambling with your emotions. You're gambling with your emotions, right? But yeah, you have to. We always have to be responsible with the information we're giving. You know, that's why I don't really report a lot of. I don't have a massive leak or whatever. Whatever's on Reddit. I don't even go to Reddit or 4chan or 5chan or 6chan or 7chan. You know, but Nate the Hate does have a track record. He was the only one to basically tell us about the Nintendo Switch 2 trailer when it dropped, when everybody just gave up on it. And this is what Nintendo not even giving us a heads up. You guys remember the live stream? Remember the live stream we had for the Nintendo Direct trailer, where we waited for that trailer the entire day, or we waited for Nintendo to announce that trailer the entire day. Yeah, for the Switch 2. So we waited the entire day. We streamed the entire day. We had, I would say, here we had about 4,000 people on the live stream. That's the biggest live stream I've had. 4,000 people watching. Right, the comment section was nuts, and we're gonna have another live stream. We're gonna have another live stream waiting for this Nintendo Direct. And so we were the only live stream account that were waiting for the direct announcement, for the Switch 2 announcement. Even after we didn't get an announcement for that trailer, we came back the very next morning. Yeah, we came back the very, very next morning, and I started streaming around 6 a.m. in the morning. Okay. I mean, you know what? I think I have a feeling something's gonna happen today. And I started streaming at 6 in the morning. And a lot of you guys were here. A lot of you guys were here. And we actually reacted, and we actually saw the Nintendo Switch 2 trailer drop around 8. You're right, Pokemon fan. It was around 8 in the morning. We saw the moment the Switch 2 trailer dropped, we were reacting to it live here on the channel. That was an exciting moment. That was very exciting. And Nate the Hate was the only one, the only person who told us, "Hey, we're getting the Nintendo Switch 2 trailer on this date." On this date. When the previous date happened and no announcement was made, everybody got off the train like, no, Nintendo can't shadow drop a trailer like that. They can't shadow drop this. They did. They did. They did. They shadow dropped the trailer for the Nintendo Switch 2, which is insane, right? At that point, I say, you know what? Yep, Nate the Hate knows something. He has connections, and so yeah, we after that we just kind of hang out. But tomorrow is Wednesday. So tomorrow I'm going to be streaming earlier in the morning, waiting for the Nintendo Direct. Okay? Then on Thursday, I'm going to be streaming early. If it's not announced tomorrow, I'm going to be streaming the next day, waiting for the Nintendo Direct. So it's a Nintendo Direct waiting announcement, waiting live stream, just like we did the last time. Maybe, maybe he is Doug Bowser. Who knows, right? Nate the Hate. He uses a voice changer and changes his voice to Doug Bowser, right? So yeah, that's the thing. That's the whole thing, and the whole thing, and nothing but the thing. So help me, thing. You know. So yeah, we never see his. We never see his face. Yeah, yeah. No, I don't think we'll ever see his face. I don't think we'll ever see his face. So, for all we know, he could be like a big insider, a big game insider. Yeah, he's never had too many games with his podcast. No, he's not. He's never gonna be in too many games with his podcast. But yeah, if you are just making it to the live stream, welcome, my friends. Welcome. We're talking Nintendo Direct, rumored for this Friday. Tomorrow, I will be live streaming early, waiting for that announcement. We're going to be live streaming early, waiting for that announcement. The moment that the direct announcement hits, we'll be talking about it with more security. It's a rumor right now, right? And if it doesn't happen tomorrow, then the very next day, Thursday, will also be live streaming, waiting for that direct to drop, that direct announcement to drop. And then at that point, we will do the live stream to react and to talk about officially what is coming in the Nintendo Direct. But for now, consider it a rumor. Tomorrow, I would say I'm gonna start maybe at 9 a.m. 9 a.m. Eastern time. 9 a.m. Eastern time. Nintendo normally drops. Let me go to their website. Let's see when Nintendo normally drops their announcements in the morning. What's the earliest they drop announcements in the morning? This was 4 hours ago. Today, today they were late with their. This is 19. Okay, 7 hours ago. All right. Yep. Yeah. Around. Yeah. Around that time. Around that time. I find out from people on Discord going off. Yeah. 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 But yeah. Yeah. I think I'm going up in the chat because I'm just gonna catching up. See what I missed here. Let's see. Um. Tomorrow. Here is a direct tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Lottie. Thank you for trusting me. I see here. I'm that way behind on chat. I'm just waiting. I'm reading. Which says I trust you, Mike. Thank you, Lottie. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Now we have a deleted message by from Ashley 1963. Let's see. Let's see. Stop believing in Switch Force. He's a liar like beat 'em ups. Um, I don't know the track for record for Switch Force, but my advice is only believe in those, and not even, you know what, Nate the Hate has a big credible record, right? That's the only reason I report, but I'd say always have a healthy dose of skepticism with anybody who tells you they know something from the inside, because you never know until the moment arrives, right? Once you have somebody give you let's say 3 to 4 pieces of information, and they're all correct, not just one, but a couple, let's say 3 to 4 to 5 times you get information from them, and it actually does happen, then you can say, hey, yeah, there is they're a credible source, right? So um it's not like not believe them, but also keep a healthy dose of skepticism. Shadow drop tomorrow at 6. Can't wait. Let's see here. Plus beat him up said I'm sorry. Yeah, he said he was sorry. We moved on from that one. And yeah, it's always good to forgive, right? Because if how can you forgive not forgiving? You want to be forgiven one day too. So it's always good to forgive. And yes, I forgive beat him ups and still watch his content. Yeah, yeah, no worries on that. I was 10 years old at Lottie back in 2001. Let's see here. I predict we will be blown away by the new 3D Mario. I hope that comes to pass, man. I really do. That would be great. That would be fantastic. So sad. Most Nintendo YouTubers have victimhood mentality. Most of their vids are just leak direct clickbaits now. So I don't know what victimhood mentality is. Be good if you could like explain that term, victimhood mentality. Um right now, all the videos that you see on Nintendo Directs are based on a rumor, and any information given by a Nintendo YouTuber at this point can only be taken as speculation, right? And even the rumor as a grain of salt. So as long as you go into videos, you know, as long as you click on a video and you don't hear a YouTuber say, "Oh, this is gonna happen. This is gonna happen." Well, they don't have that. They don't know that information. Nintendo are the ones that at the end make the last choice. But it's always good to go into every video with the healthy skepticism, right? Um, there are a couple that would give you a title that makes you believe like something is really happening, but they're just kind of talking about it rather than telling you something is happening. I could see how that could be considered a little bit, misleading. I myself try not to do that. Um, but yeah, just be skeptical. It's healthy to be skeptical. I predict we will be blown away. Yep. Thanks, Boo Minnie. I've got to go back to work. Bye, everyone. All right, Boo Minnie. See you later. I'm really late in this. I don't know. Let's see here. Do it responsibly. Yep. Like gambling. Yeah, I'm guilty. Can I see your dog? My dog is nowhere to be found. Nate the Hate was chilling with all the hate comment. Yeah, yeah. Let's see here. What else? What else? Okay, now I think I'm caught up. I think I'm all caught up now. That was the deleted comment. Boo deleted. Oh, okay. I really hope the new 3D Mario is truly open world like Breath of the Tears, Alyssa? That'll be awesome. Yeah, speculation is fun. It is fun, Joycey. I agree. It is a lot of fun. So much fun. Let's see here. Right? What's this? All right. So yeah. Skepticism, speculation is fun, because it is what it is. It's speculation, right? As long as you make it clear that it's speculation and it's not something you heard or then it's good to speculate. It's kind of like like, hey, I hope there's my personal perfect direct is this and this and this and this and this and this, right? And so um I'm looking forward to the Mario anniversary. I want to see them go back to because the what they're celebrating is the anniversary of Super Mario in Japan, right? Um, just tell me what to talk about. The let me get the 40th rumor. Rumor. Okay. Switch to edition of okay, okay. So this is all the rumors so far for the 40th anniversary of Mario. All right, so rumored Mario games for the upcoming Nintendo Switch 2 include a potential Switch 2 edition of Mario Brothers Wonder with new content and performance upgrades, possibly a collection of new Super. This is separate. A collection of the new Super Mario Bros. Games to celebrate the 40th anniversary, uh, and and one or two major 3D Mario titles. One, rumored to be open world game. The other possibilities include a new Mario Kart game. Well, Mario Kart is already done, out. Potentially for NSO. So Mario Kart 7 for NSO. Mario Kart 7, was it on GameCube or was it on a 3DS? Where was Mario Kart 7 for NSO? I know there was like a 7 whatever rumor. um Mario Galaxy 2 also being released. People are actually criticizing Mario Kart World apparently. That's crazy. 3DS Mario Kart 7. So yeah, so Mario Kart 7 could get a port. I don't know why though. We have Mario Kart World. Um Exclusives, the Wonder Edition of Nintendo Switch 2, 40th anniversary. Um, let's see, 3D Mario game, 3D open world Mario game, the new Super Mario Bros. Collection, a possible collection of new Super Mario Bros. From DS, from Wii, and from 3DS could release for the 40th anniversary of Super Mario. Super Mario Galaxy 2. There's a desire from fans to see the missing 3D Mario from the Super Mario 3D All Stars collection released in Switch 2 format. And other possibilities include Mario Odyssey 2. While Odyssey while the Odyssey team was busy with Donkey Kong Bonanza, some believe the idea that planned DLC for Odyssey could be developed into a sequel. But I can also believe that maybe there's another team working on the Mario game, or they had plenty of time to work on both titles on Donkey Kong Bonanza and the new Mario game. There's a My Mario series that was just launched. The product, they have games for kids, and they also have like some kind of toys that were launched for the My Mario campaign thing, which is cool. Let's see here. What else can we find here related to Mario? All the Nintendo Switch 2 games confirmed. Yeah. Metroid needs a lot of love. We need to hear when that game is going to come out. That's another indication that we should hear something very soon. Nothing on the Nintendo Switch 2, nothing on a Nintendo app. Right now, all we have on the Nintendo app for today is let's see. What do we got? What do we have? We have a lot of Kirby stuff. We have a lot of Kirby stuff. A lot of Kirby Air Rider stuff. Like a lot. I mean, they're going a lot on Kirby. For sure, they're going all out on Kirby. At this point, I don't think that they're going to give Metroid the same time that they've given Kirby Air Riders. Kirby Air Riders had they had a full direct, 45-minute direct. You know, they had a full 45-minute direct with Sakurai explaining a lot of the game, and it's like Kirby Air Riders comes out in November. So if you count the time from the Kirby Air Riders direct, the entire direct, all of the information that they gave us every day. They gave us information on Kirby Air Riders. Like every day on the app, there is more information on Kirby Air Riders coming out, like a lot, right? Already with the time left, Metro is not going to get that type of attention like Kirby Air Riders did. You know, so what's Kirby's history? Missed it as a kid. Kirby's history. Well, Kirby is an important figure in Nintendo history because, um, well, the name Kirby came from a lawyer that Nintendo had back in the day when Donkey Kong, they were suing Nintendo over the Kong name. Universal was suing Nintendo over the Kong name, and so the lawyer's last name was Kirby. That lawyer won the lawsuit for Nintendo, and so when Kirby was in development, they went ahead and changed the name from whatever they were going to call it to Kirby, honoring this lawyer. Um, so that is the thing, the whole thing and nothing but the thing. Is it me or is it 2025 year of the racers? Yeah, so far, yeah. Kirby is a racer. Kirby Air Riders, Mario Kart World, Sonic Worlds. You know, it's a lot. Yeah, a lot. What was so Kirby's original name before they renamed it to Kirby was Twinkle Popo. Twinkle Popo. Okay? That was the original Kirby name that was going into production before Nintendo. They let's change the name to Kirby to honor our lawyer who won the case for us. And thanks to that lawyer, Donkey Kong can keep his name because the other the other name they had before Donkey Kong, I think it was Donkey Bananas or something like that. Donkey Bananas or Donkey something. It wasn't Donkey Kong. If they would have lost the Kong name, that would have been another world. Like Don Oh, I just played the latest Donkey Bananas or Donkey Apes or something. I don't know. But it's a great thing. Thank you, lawyer. Thank you, lawyer, for just interfering. You know, his name is John Kirby. That lawyer, his name was John Kirby, and he was the one who he won the defended Nintendo's lawsuit against Universal over Donkey Kong and King Kong games in the mid 1980s. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, his name was immortalized in Kirby. So, but going back to the Nintendo Direct and going back to promotional stuff, right? it would be great if Nintendo actually gives Metroid a 45-minute direct or even a treehouse after the Nintendo Direct. Although with the Nintendo Direct being on Friday, it's less likely, unless they do it right after, they do it right after that join us on Friday the 12th for a Nintendo Direct, uh 40 minutes of upcoming games for Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2. Then right after, join us for a 15-minute treehouse on Metroid Prime 4. Something in that sort, right? A little more information, and don't show us what we saw already, because it's already, we played it at the Nintendo Switch 2 experience. We saw it on the treehouse. We also people at PAX West also played it on their end. So hopefully we see something new from Metroid, right? It's been rated now. I think it's been fully rated now, and so the game is officially done. And now we just need to hear from it. When are they going to release it? You know, and so after they release it, they need to just bombard us with trailers and a whole bunch of information to give the game a little love. Part of me is still hoping that we get that multiplayer feature for Metroid Prime for Beyond Beyond Metroid Prime 4 Bad Bath and Beyond. Yeah. The a treehouse is where they show you the video games they play. They play the games. Direct is where they show you trailers. Yeah. So the treehouse is where they show you the game. They play the game. Direct is where they show you the trailers of the game. Yeah. So if they have a dedicated treehouse for a certain game, you're gonna see play gameplay. They're gonna play it for you live, and you'll see gameplay, and they'll be having some conversation about the game, the history of it, the developers, all that stuff. So yeah. What's going on, Dream? Oh, little Mo. Hello, hello. Welcome to this to the live stream. Yeah, so hopefully we get the direct. Tomorrow we'll be live streaming, waiting for that announcement, and of course on if we don't get tomorrow, then on Thursday, Thursday, yeah, Thursday. It's already Tuesday, so tomorrow's Wednesday, then Thursday. Wow, time flies. You see, time flies. Just saw the post where Far Cry 7 was coming, so possibly, yeah, that could be the other game that with the number 7. That could be the game with the number 7. Um, Joyce, if you want to call in, you can. Just you just call on Discord, and that it'll come in. I think it should come in. Like if you use Discord instead of the live stream chat thingy. If you're in, it's still in the chat. I'm sorry, I just missed your message about it, but you can call Discord, and I can pick it up, and then the chat can hear you from there. If you want to be off camera. Then, of course, there's Hyrule Warriors, Age of the Calamity, Imprisonment of the Wars. Yeah, so Age of Imprisonment of the Calamity of the World Game Skyward of the Triforce of the of the Echoes of the Wisdom of the Ganondorf of the Wise of the Brave and the Sword. That's all we're gonna see. That new game from Zelda. Yeah. Hmm. See here. Okay. Maybe the future. Yeah, yeah. In the future, I can set up some calls. We can see take some calls. Once I have my the new setup working, I'll be able to take some phone calls from some peeps. Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Hi, Mike.
Hey, Joycey, how are you?
It's been a day.
Been a day.
Can you hear me okay? You know, I got like 20 fans going.
I can hear you. I can hear fine. Can chat? Can you hear Joycey?
Yeah, can you guys hear me?
Confirm in chat. Can you guys hear the Queen of Hyrule?
Yeah, I wanted to call in and tell you guys about the imprisoning war for the 20th time.
If you guys have not heard, there was an imprisonment war.
Mm-hmm. It was confirmed like 7 times in Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah, yeah, and we're probably gonna get it again, but in long form.
I well, I was talking about this with a few people a few nights ago.
Yeah.
You know, all these battles that happen in the background,
Hmm.
of Zelda games. I always thought Hyrule Warriors was okay. Hold on, real quick. They're saying they can barely hear me. How about now, chat?
It's low, but
Hello.
yes, I can barely hear. Let's see. All hail the Queen.
uh,
I wonder if
it
it's.
could be louder. Is it better if I call in on the stream yards and I just have my camera covered up and I can use my mic?
Let's see something. Like, go ahead, talk.
Okay, I'm talking. Anybody want to hear about the imprisoning war?
I think I put the volume up a little bit on this side. Did that work?
Yeah, guys, let me know how I'm sounding because we have other options.
Talk now. Talk now.
Okay. Okay.
Now.
Okay. I'm hearing better. I'm hearing good.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It was on my. Sorry, guys. It was my end. It was on my end.
Oh, okay.
I had the. I
Just
had
let me
the.
know.
Yeah, because your audio is coming in through my computer audio, so I had to adjust it on my end over here.
Okay, that's cool.
Yep.
Okay, y'all. Okay. Okay. Better. Better. Okay. Good.
Yep.
So anyway, I was gonna say that well, I was talking to a couple other people a few nights ago,
Mm-hmm.
or was this last week? Whenever. Um, Hyrule has so many battles in the background,
Yeah.
and by the time we get to a mainline Zelda game, stuff is already happening. You know, and I always thought the Warriors games, the Hyrule Warriors games, I think it's a better, I think it's almost a missed opportunity. We'll see what Age of Imprisonment looks like, but I think it's a missed opportunity to give us a good story and background for a lot of these battles. Remember, there was a big battle before that led up to the events of Skyward Sword. There was a huge battle that led up to the events of Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
I want to see these battles. I guess the only problem is that in some of these battles, Hyrule was not nice about things, and maybe Nintendo doesn't want it portrayed that way. I think it just adds more to the story. I don't think everybody's going to suddenly start hating Zelda games because Hyrule did some warlike things that may or may not have been good.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So
That's a good point, though.
I
That
think it's missed opportunity. Mm-hmm.
That's a good point. I think that's a good point, and would have made also a really good what do you call, like a side franchise from Zelda, where they can introduce new characters that are at a lower tier from Link and Zelda. Like here, Link and Zelda is saving the world. They're doing the big stuff here directly for Ganon,
Mm-hmm.
but then they have all these other secondary characters in the Hyrule that are attached to Link and Zelda that they could use to for the Hyrule or the Warrior games, right? And they could be like secondary lead characters and draw in the world, right? Um, for example, like the Link and Zelda, we of course we have the core Link Zelda, Ganon, um, what's her name? Pura, not Pura. The yeah, well, yeah, she's here
Oh,
because
Sarah, the scientist.
Yeah, she's here because it's in Tears of the Kingdom.
Well, she's in the first or Age of Calamity as well. We're talking about Pyrrha, right? The sidekick
Yeah,
to Zelda,
yeah.
the one who snapped. You know, who I think she created the Pyrrha pad.
Hold up. What?
Are we talking about the same person?
Dream a little more. Just gifted 5 memberships. Thank you, Dream a little more. Appreciate it. Look, I got something new here. Hold up. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. The kids appreciate it. We got Oliver Ramirez became a member. We got Danny WFL also became a member with Dream a Little More. We got Ninja Please became a little member. Also, thank you to Dream a little more for the gifted. I appreciate you. And let me give you some drums. And also a chant. Thank you so much for the gifted. I appreciate you so much. We are now at 120 members on the channel, which is awesome. Thank you so much for that 5 gifted. All right. So yeah, the like you said, it's a missed opportunity because we could have had some more characters in the world of Zelda they could have had introduced in this series, right? Who get they get their instructions from Link and Zelda, right? And then have like their own little backstory and everything, so they can kind of the fighters also, and maybe those even secondary characters can make it into the movie too, which is cool.
Not necessarily, because the thing about it is these battles that led up to the events of certain games, I would think, with the exception of maybe Ganon, depending on the game, I think we would have to have a new cast because Link comes and cleans up all the mess that Ganon leaves.
Mm-hmm.
So he's usually not there when these battles are going down.
Yeah.
Age of Calamity, of course, and now Age of Imprisonment, depending on how they do with Link. Those are the exceptions. The OG Hyrule Warriors actually connected all of the timelines and told a pretty decent story. For what it's worth, and it was a decent game. Don't ask me why, but anybody who played the original Hyrule Warriors, we got so much DLC, it was ridiculous. And yes, I 100%ed every single map. I am a mad woman. I am not well. I understand this. So, don't ask me why I did it, Mike. I don't know why. After a while, Hyrule Warriors, play it enough, and after a while you kind of just zone out.
Yeah.
So I think that's why I 100%ed it. But anyway, so yeah, I would like to see them. I would like Nintendo to kind of spread out, and I understand. It's not like I'm not going to say Nintendo's doing anything wrong per se. I just think that some of their ideas are a little bit limited, and that's not a bad thing. I love that we're getting Splatoon Raiders. I have no idea what it's about, and I love that. I am excited for that, for the possibilities. So sometimes I think that they don't utilize, when it comes to Zelda, I get frustrated because it's my favorite series of all time.
Yeah.
So I get a little frustrated that they don't do certain things that they've set themselves up and left the door wide open for them to do.
Yeah.
I know you haven't played Twilight Princess, but for those who have, there's another game within that game that was never realized, that they haven't explored, and I still don't think it's too late. We get sequel years and years and years and decades later sometimes. Metroid Prime 4 was supposed to come out, not what we know now, but it seemed like, I think 3 came out like 11, more than 11 years ago. Somebody in chat can correct me. But I know the timeline of Metroid is all over the place. So
yeah.
not the story, I mean the development.
But what let me think about that is when in Tears of the Kingdom, it's cool that we have other things. There's so much happening. The world is there's things happening in the kingdom, right? Other than Link and Zelda on their mission, or Zelda in the past, Link trying to get Zelda back, in the present, if you Ganon, with the help of everybody else. But it's like there's a big team happening there. There's those who are investigating the deaths. There's a group who are fighting and trying to take down all of the, yeah. And so, like, that itself creates some characters within those people, those warriors, some like that stand out, right? And not necessarily tied. You know how Link, sometimes you go in there and you fight along with them, and he can come in and out, whatever, or just have them fight with themselves. But they're always in a way to fight something. Have some major some characters that stand out, and just, and that's what I mean, like having additional characters that are secondary characters but still part of the story, and then have those same characters kind of, in different games, so that people can kind of get familiar with them, you know.
You know what I really loved about the Wild
Yeah,
games? The world was so lived in.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
what now continuity will always bother me between Breath of the Wild and Tears. I really would love to talk to Numa about that and say, now what were you thinking, sir, with your gorgeous self? But um, I didn't like, but I did like that the world was lived in. One of my favorite streamers is playing Majora's Mask for the first time.
Mhm.
It's always fun when I find somebody playing a Zelda game for the first time.
Yeah,
And it just reminded me how lived in that world was. People had schedules, people had jobs and events and things that they were doing.
yeah,
And the Wild era kind of gave me a little bit of that taste. We weren't on a time limit, but I like that the world was lived in, and people didn't just, the calamity happened just like any kind of disaster, and the people still kind of came together and they found a way to, and also the hero's gone, the princess is gone, all the royalty's gone, so that the people still keep going, and that in itself is kind of a quiet, kind of source of inspiration in a way. Like, you still keep going even when calamity.
I know. Yeah,
calamity hits life.
yeah. You're right. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool. They have like they settled in different places of Hyrule, and kind of kept things going.
Yeah, the fact that people didn't remember Link, that is never gonna not be silly to me. I just think that was the silliest thing ever. We built, we had Bolson and his construction team build us an entire house, and
Yeah, and
furniture and navigate, and they like, yeah, I totally don't know who you are. What?
that's funny. I also like the fact that there's also there's also reporters in the newspaper in Tears of the Kingdom, and the big giant bird guy, who's a reporter trying to fly from place to place. Your Link is also a reporter, but I didn't take that job seriously. I just completely was somewhere else.
I did. I just want to know who Cass is. Even if Cass didn't have a role in this game,
Yeah,
it would have been fine just seeing him in Rito Village, chilling with his babies. Like, hey, Link, what's up? He didn't have to even do anything. I just wanted to see him.
that's funny.
Where is Cass? We gotta find Cass. I need, okay, whoever knows Anuma or anybody at Nintendo, I demand to know where Cass is and is he okay? That's what I want to know.
That's
I'm very
hilarious.
disappointed there wasn't Cass, and I'm very disappointed we didn't get DLC with Cass singing us the DLC in a new part of the story. I'm like, so many missed opportunities. But anyway, I rant about the same stuff on the podcast. They know already.
Yeah. I'm actually thinking about starting next week during the live streams playing a Zelda game that I have not beaten yet. So I don't know. I'm probably gonna pull a poll right now. Let me just pull it right now. What Zelda Zelda game should I play?
Mike, did you finish Wind Waker?
I haven't finished Wind Waker. No, Wind Waker.
Wind Waker is so your jam.
Wind Waker. TP. I haven't finished Ocarina of Time either. Ocarina of Time, but
Twilight Princess, you gotta get. The only problem with Twilight Princess that I perceive having is that you are the beginning is extremely slow. First, like 5 hours of that game
yeah.
is so slow. It doesn't really open up until you get certain abilities, and that's about hour 6 or 7 into the game. Hey, you want me to just play the beginning for you?
For Twilight Princess.
Yeah, Twilight Princess, in my opinion, and it's one of my favorite games, so
Mm-hmm.
I can kind of lovingly criticize it.
Yeah.
It has one of the slowest openings. Um, and don't get me wrong, it's part of this. It's all part of the story. And when it was when it was brand new for me, Twilight Princess had been out for years when I got back into gaming.
Yeah.
So it was brand new for me. So it wasn't that bad. But when I go back and replay it, it's like, oh god, I gotta do the whole thing. Okay, but the game I think, has some of the best dungeons in the entire franchise, in the entire series.
All right, so I put up.
No spoilers. No spoilers.
I made a poll. And all these are old Zelda games, so everybody can vote. And also, I it's not spoiled for everybody. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna play these games, and chat is gonna be my guide. You guys will let me know where to go and what you do to do. Make it more fun. And so choices are Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, Ocarina of Time, and A Link Between Worlds. Those are the only those are the only ones I actually own. I'm gonna play Wind Waker, the Wii U version. Twilight Princess, also the Wii U. Ocarina of Time, NSO, and I'm probably gonna play on NSO. And then A Link Between Worlds, I have the actual game, but I play it on an emulator, so I play through there. If anything.
I haven't played A Link Between Worlds in so long, but that had one of my favorite game mechanics.
Yeah,
I thought that was an excellent game mechanic.
I love it.
I love.
Yeah, the turning into a paint and going to the walls. I, I
I didn't want to ruin it for you. I mean, it was kind of in the actual advertising for the game.
yeah, yeah, I told you I was playing that game. I actually already made it to the other world where the other lady, the opposite of Zelda, Hilda, yeah, was part of it. So that's as far as I made it. I made once I made it to the next world. I think that's when Echoes of Wisdom came out, and I just completely abandoned it and played Echoes of Wisdom.
Echoes of Wisdom was a really, really sweet game.
Yeah.
Just because, I'm sorry, little baby Zelda is just too adorable for words. And
come on,
for the ending of that game,
wow.
I wasn't as enthusiastic about the boss, but it dropped some of the biggest lore on the entire series, and nobody talks about it.
Chat is so chat is trolling me right now, like heavily. 27% Twilight Princess, 27% Ocarina of Time, 27% Link Between Worlds. How do you guys get together to tie it like that? 27%, 27%, and 27%.
I voted Link Between Worlds because I think you'll love that game. It's basically Link to the Past, but a little bit more fleshed out.
Phantom Boy says Twilight Princess was one of the best games. I love playing. I mean, I would play that game if I can get through that tutorial part, and maybe I got used to the characters' faces.
Are you reading the YouTube chat?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I got the huge screen right here on my side.
No, you're fine. It's just that I'm not. I think I'm lost in chat or something, or I don't know. But I was gonna say I think Link Between Worlds is good. And whoever said that, Twilight Princess is my jam.
Okay.
I just have some criticisms about it that I think could have improved the game. The
Yeah.
HD version, there were some quality of life. there were some quality of life improvements that they made.
Yeah.
But the beginning is still a little bit slow.
Awkward. Yeah.
If you like story, that is one of the games that has the better story. Even though there's certain parts of it where I was like, okay, I'll go with it. And it has one of the best final boss sequences, in my opinion.
So Ocarina of Time, is it? It's on NSO, right? On Nintendo 64. Is it? Are the controllers? Like, did they include the quality of life improvements that they did for 3DS?
Oh, I highly doubt it. I think they like did something with the graphics and everything, so the graphics were a little bit better.
Yeah, but the controllers are classic.
Yeah, I think it's the N64 version for Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask on NSO. It's not the 3DS version.
So should I?
Of course, if you played Majora's Mask on 3DS, you already know that other than looks wise, the N64 version is the GOAT when it comes to the actual controls. The 3DS version, they messed up some things, and I don't. Anyway, we don't have to talk about that.
Oh no! Don't start! Dream a little more. Don't start with that. I'll start with that. You should.
Y'all remind somebody message me. I think Pokemon is here. Pokemon Fantasy. Somebody remind me to get some mint chocolate chip ice cream for the podcast on Friday. I'm not even gonna say nothing to Mike. I'm just gonna sit there and eat it.
I'm gonna mute the whole. Mute the.
Mute. Mike, we have got to talk about your aversion to mint and chocolate together.
Nah.
Sir, you have.
Listen.
It's like really, really fresh chocolate, and your mouth feels happy afterwards. Forgive me for how that sounds, but what I mean is, it's like you had a really good treat, and it feels like you brushed your teeth at the same time.
Nah, it's not good. It's not meant to be. I tried it. I tried it, and it's not. No. It's just. Maybe it was the brand that you tried, and maybe the brand that you tried. I've tried the Girl Scout cookies. I've tried that little candy that give you at Olive Garden after you eat. I've also tried the peppermint patties. I've tried in different forms. Even I because cookies and cream is my favorite. Cookies and cream. Yeah. And so my oldest daughter, she loves mint chocolate chip, and so one time she brought home mint chocolate cookies and cream ice cream, and I'm like, okay, let me. Wait. Yeah, I don't know what brand it was, but it was cookies and cream, mint chocolate ice cream. And so, you know what? Let me try it out to see, because cookies and cream is my favorite, right? And now, I couldn't. It just didn't not working out.
And all cookies and cream ice creams are not created equal. I have tasted someone that this tastes like a factory, like it was made in a factory, versus some better brands. It's like, no, somebody actually put sugar in this.
I'm not Dashy, Nerdy Seb. And Al-Salah says, "Oh, great, mint chocolate chip combo is back. Thanks to Dream a Little Mo. She brought it back. The cookies and cream ice.
I completely forgot last week to pick up some mint chocolate chip ice cream.
That's crazy. Listen, Joycey, we're probably gonna have one of the craziest podcasts ever. Okay, now it's tied. Wind Waker, 23%. Twilight Princess, 23%, and The Link Between Worlds, 23%. I think that Chad's just playing with the poll.
Oh wow! I'll tell you though, I do think Link Between, they're all great games.
Yeah.
But I think Wind Waker, I haven't played Wind Waker in so long. That would be a good opportunity. I could play it on my side, you could play it on yours. But I do need to replay it. Oh, you know what? I haven't upgraded my NSO yet.
So Wind Waker is okay. A Link Between Worlds is the first one in timeline. A Link Between World, and then Wind Waker, and then Twilight Princess.
Wind Waker comes before Twilight Princess.
Timeline
wise, I will look it up to see where. No, Link Between Worlds comes after A Link to the Past. Ooh, child. I'm getting there.
Yeah.
Hold on. I gotta look up the timeline, but I think that is correct. If you want to go in actual timeline order, then none of these games are at the beginning.
So, Link, Dreamer Lumo says, so Mike, a mouth of peanut butter leaves your breath so fresh and clean. Yeah, it does. It does.
No, it has to be like talking to Mr. Ed.
It does.
And shout out to you if you even know who Mr. Ed is, because that's before me and Mike's time.
I used to watch it when I was a kid. All the black and white commercials and Mr. Ed with talking horse.
Yes. Did you ever watch Leave It?
Yeah, yeah,
That was my jam.
yeah, yeah.
That was so my jam. That and
Listen,
I Love Lucy.
I love Lucy. I watched The Honeymooners. I lost Sanford. I watched Sanford and Son. All those shows. When I was a kid. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
It's
Skyward Sword is the first. If you want to go in order of the timeline, Skyward Sword, Minish Cap, Four Swords, then Ocarina of Time. Then we have that major split that happens. I think.
so Skyward Sword. I already played Skyward Sword. Loved it. Love it. Still love it.
You haven't played it online
Oh.
though? You have to play it for your people.
Oh, okay. So I mean, do you guys prefer Skyward Sword on the chat on the thingy on the on the well, the thing is a play game I haven't played yet.
Well, no, yeah.
So that they can watch me. They can watch me. They can watch me fail. A link with.
Nobody fails at Zelda games unless you. Nobody fails at Zelda.
It's the chocolate chip itself that you don't like. No, I love chocolate chip. I love chocolate chip. It's the mint with the chocolate chip together. They're not good together.
You don't like the Girl Scout cookie thin mint?
No, I like the peanut butter ones.
Seriously,
The peanut butter ones. I like the lemon ones.
the lemon ones are lit.
Yeah, yeah, the lemon ones. Yeah, and yesterday I got Reese's Oreo. Oreos with
That sounds good.
yeah, I got the Reese's with the Oreo yesterday, and I also got the Oreo with I got the peanut butter cups with Oreo inside, and then I also got the Oreo cookies with peanut butter inside from Reese's.
What was that one? That limited version. The Selena Gomez version. It was like cinnamon and chocolate or something like that. They were fire.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I think I saw
Really
that.
good.
Yeah, I never had those. They're good. They're right. They're good. All right, my friends. It is now 8 p.m. I've been streaming for like 3 hours. I have to. It is now time to end the stream. Tomorrow. Yeah. You want to add something?
Yes. Everybody stop freaking out about Metroid Prime 4. Nintendo would have told us by now that it's delayed into next year. Okay, I'm done.
When do you think Metro Prime 4 will release? Do you think Nintendo has the guts to put it next to Pokemon?
Here's the thing. Metroid and Pokemon are two very different types of games.
Well, I want them both.
It's not about but hear me out. They're very different types of games.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, they stand out against each other.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Everybody knows what Pokemon is, so it's not that that game's already going to sell and do well regardless.
Mm-hmm.
Metro Prime is just a different type of game, different type of vibe, different type of mechanic, different type of everything.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not that these games don't have to go against each other.
No, I'm talking about audience wise because I'm one that I play Pokemon. I also play Metro. Now, if you make me choose between Pokemon at $70 per game, if you make me choose between Metroid and Pokemon, I'm probably gonna choose Pokemon.
But you don't.
because
I can choose that budget wise that day. Okay,
yeah,
well today I'm gonna pick up Pokemon and then I'm gonna go save up a few more bucks and then I'm gonna come back in a few months and buy Metroid Prime.
yeah,
What's
yeah.
wrong with that?
It's because
They decided to.
Nintendo, shareholders, that report that Nintendo wants to give shareholders is not. It has to be like, like when, like, how much did this game sell in this period of time, or you know what I mean? And so they want to position each game so that each game is set up for success and to sell well, so people don't have to choose whether they want one or the other, right?
You don't know. I don't. Okay, Mike, I know you gotta go, but y'all, where do we get this idea that we have to choose when it comes to these things? If you want both, then you budget accordingly. Maybe you can't buy but one game this year, and there's no shade, by the way, in that. That's totally fine. Budgeting is a very important thing. If you can only buy one game this year and you choose Pokemon, that's totally fine. Save up your dollars and then you get Metroid Prime 4 later. That's
I,
what I'm saying. So you don't have to choose. That's like saying, who do you like better? This TV show or that TV show? You don't have to choose. You just might have to choose whatever your budget allows. That's
yeah,
the only choice you have to make. Or maybe you're not interested in either, and neither one excites you, and you're not going to buy either one regardless. They're very different games that they can stand side by each other. And also, you got to remember, even though Pokemon is uh, its own universe, is its own thing, its own, it can take over everything. It's still just different enough that it'll either attract different types of gamers or gamers like you who want to try everything and you want both.
yeah,
So
yeah.
it's not gonna hurt anything. Also, Pokemon is, while people conflate this all the time, it's not technically a Nintendo game.
It is.
I mean it is, but it's not. It's not by Nintendo.
It's still first party though, because
Well, it has different.
Nintendo owns
Nintendo
Pokemon.
owns it.
Yeah, Nintendo.
Nintendo own it, but they don't make it. And
Yeah.
also, so the thing about it is, I think the games are different enough. Just like I know that they released Zelda and a big Zelda Breath of the Wild and Mario Odyssey in the same year.
Mm-hmm.
We had both. We didn't have to choose. You didn't. When it comes to stuff like this, you can have all that your budget allows. You can have it
Yeah.
all. Just like people who want to play on every single gaming system and hardware that there is.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to choose between Xbox, PlayStation, Steam Deck, whatever your thing is. You do what your budget allows and what you're interested in. So if you are a Pokemon fan who sees Metroid, oh, that looks cool, then you'll probably try it out. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my God! Look at the poll now. Wow. We got Way Waker and TP. Yeah, they're definitely trolling.
Well, wait. On my end, it shows a link between Worlds is winning.
Oh, now it is. Now it is. Now it's good.
This time it's 27.
Because we got one more vote finally. 20%, because it was tied at 27, 27, 2020.
I think Link Between Worlds or Wind Waker are the ones you're going to enjoy the most.
Okay.
That's just my opinion, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, even I don't know if Metroid will be the holiday game. Now that would be a big one.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
they still have time to release it in October
Mm-hmm.
because of the simple fact that they have. I don't think they can turn it around this quick in September, but they have time to release Metroid Prime 4 in October, and they can still give it its own personal direct. It's gonna just be patient, y'all. Just be patient.
Yeah.
Metroid Prime 4 is gonna come and knock all the socks off.
Yeah. I just think that because Metroid hasn't been. I mean, it's. I think we Nintendo fans sometimes are very spoiled with Nintendo because even Nintendo's smaller games sell 3 million copies, right?
Yeah.
And so Metroid has been that Metroid Dread sold 3 million copies, and that's been the highest selling Metroid game. And I think the Metroid fans want Nintendo to kind of give Metroid a little bit more love, so that it can become a big seller, and then
But it's going to.
yeah.
The last big direct
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Hmm.
it's going to get that. They got this. They put out the game. This is all business strategy, in my opinion. Now, if the direct comes and goes and we don't hear anything about Metroid, then I apologize.
Oh
I'll
no,
be honest.
for sure, we're gonna get Metroid information in the direct for sure. That needs to come because if
We're
it's
gonna get it. We're gonna get a release date, and don't be surprised if they're like there's gonna be a full fledged 45-minute, 30-minute, its own personal direct a few days or a few weeks later, because
mm,
they did that for Kirby, and Kirby does sell extremely well.
yeah, but the reason
But we're trying to bring the old game back to a this audience. You see what
the
I mean?
but the only reason they did that for Kirby was because of Sakurai. Sakurai is like like their biggest baby right now for Nintendo.
Yeah, but they did it for Donkey Kong too, and we hadn't had a Donkey Kong game in years, and they pulled out all the stops for Donkey Kong.
Yeah, they
Hey,
done
listen,
Donkey Kong was, but
Donkey Kong,
it was only
it was
15 minutes.
good.
Yeah, Donkey Kong was 15 minutes. Kirby Air Riders was 45 minutes. It's crazy, insane.
So
Yeah,
still, you know what I mean.
yeah,
But the thing about it is, there's a lot of things you can do in Metroid.
yeah,
Because when we played it at the experience, it was like, oh yeah, if you push this button, you can scan, and this one shoots, and then this one you turn into a ball and roll, and then you gotta you gotta look over here and shoot this. There was a whole lot going on.
yeah,
Okay, is my point. So all
yeah.
I'm saying is, give it time, y'all. It's coming. I promise.
You had it
It's
first.
coming.
You had it first from from Joycey. Metro Prime 4 has been delayed till next year, and then
And that's
well,
what I said. That's what I said. And if anybody gets upset, I will so talk about you in a not nice way. And Mike knows what I sound like when I'm not when I don't have my professional voice
with
on.
that with the shade. All right, Joycey, thank you so much for joining us. Uh,
You're welcome.
Friday's gonna be a big podcast, guys. If the Nintendo happens on Friday, that's our podcast night. It's gonna be a big one. We're gonna be bringing everything down, hopefully with a lot of hype because it's gonna be a big one.
Hopefully.
All right,
All right. Y'all be good. Later.
all right, take care. All right, friends. That is gonna do it for today's live stream. I want to thank personally Dream a little more for the 5 gifted, Blue Moon also for the 5 gifted. Thank you everyone who supported the channel with any super chat or thing that I missed along the way. I appreciate you more than you know. You are the reason why I can now afford to buy games to review. So in honor of Dream a Little Mo for the gifted, for Pokemon Fan 34, for Blue Moon, for let's see here. I'm looking up. For Blue Moon, I said Blue Moon, right? Blue Moon, Boo Mini. I said Blue Moon, not Blue Mini. Blue Moon, Boo Mini, Pokemon 34, Pokemon Fan 34, and Jima Lamo, right? Who gifted us memberships. Thank you so much for your support. I can now afford to buy video games and then play them and review them on the channel. So I will do that. Just that. All right, guys. Thursday tomorrow we'll be live streaming, waiting for that direct drop to drop the direct thingy. The winner of the poll is a link between worlds. A link between worlds. So we'll be playing that. Let's see next week. We'll start playing a link between worlds next week. We also have um indie indie games. So you guys tell me what day of the week you want to see indie games, and I will look up and play as many indie titles as I can in a live stream. Okay, so we'll get some indie highlights in there. If you guys have an indie game you guys are looking forward to, I'll look it up too. We'll go ahead and play that game as well. All right, friends. Thank you. Let me get the design thing here. Get the show notes and the show more. The video design, the video, and show more. Thank you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Never give up and journey on. Peace.